come out on top 7-2. So long from New York.
Welcome to the show, everyone. Thanks for making...
It's been a back-and-forth series so far, and a capacity crowd is on hand to see if their guys can fight to live another day. It's Game 5 of the National League Division Series between the New York Mets and the Colorado Rockies. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of baseball on the show. With me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, this is still anyone's series as we get ready for Game 5.
And guys, I'm going to be so sorry to see this series end. I mean, it's been a classic struggle. Offense one night, pitching the next night. We knew coming in that these teams matched up pretty well. But now tied at 2-2, well, it's all going to come down to Game 5 to decide the winner. And I think that's exactly what we hoped for all along.
Set for what should be a good one. Lineups and first pitch are next. Back now as we draw ever closer to first pitch. Let's listen in to public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your Colorado Rockies.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. With that, here are Terry Collins' New York Mets. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's made a difference in this series so far. Already with 2 home runs to his credit, he looks really locked in at the plate, and I think he's got a good chance to keep that hot hitting going.
Sergio Ibanez gets the call in Game 5 in front of the hometown faithful. What do we need to know here, EK?
Yeah, guys, in his last start, he gave us the 5 and dive. He didn't get a decision. He'll be looking to go a little deeper in this one and hopefully end up with a win.
With a moment now, let's bring in a look at how the Rockies will line up defensively. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, guys, remember, this manager has not jumped on board with all the defensive shifts. Still that old school mentality, plays guys straight up, so we'll see.
Coming to the plate now, Samuel Torres. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can...
Gone! It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, his 6th of this series, as the Rockies have taken a 2-0 lead.
And this is what you expect when you make it to the postseason. I mean, you expect the guys that have carried you all year to keep on producing, and sure enough, he comes through again.
Samuel Torres strides forward with the bases juiced now, and a big hit here could really put this one out of reach early on.
Hey, and you ever heard the term smell blood? That means you have to be like a...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one, his 2nd of the game, as this lead swells to 7-0.
Well, he painted himself into an almost impossible situation on the mound. The conditions were right, and you know...
Sean White will lead things off here with his guys down 7 in the early going. Steve Lyons, how do you come back from a deficit like that?
Well, I think slowly. I mean, yeah, ideally a 10-run inning would be great, but you've got time on your side. You don't need to try to get it all back at once. Just peck away. A couple runs.
Samuel Torres stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one.
And you know what, Matt? He's just made it look so easy out there. I think they've got to change their approach right here. Use some caution or something.
Line drive to left. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run is scored. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's a 10-0 score.
I think it's about time to let somebody else beat you. They still think they can get him out, and he burns them again.
Felix Ozuna did his job in his first at-bat, laying down a successful sacrifice bunt.
Yeah, a well-executed bunt his last at-bat, but obviously this time he's swinging away.
Belted high in the air out to left. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Lead looks insurmountable here. They're down 10-0. Samuel Torres stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. High in the air into shallow left center. Semien is there for it. And he makes the catch for the 2nd out. Samuel Torres will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his 2nd home run of the game, as he was off to a fast start indeed. Castilla has a beat on it, and that retires the side. Nothing across here this half of the inning. 8th inning coming up. Rockies lead this one 11. At the plate, Charlie Maddox. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
And Matt, with the double play in order, they'll obviously be looking to induce another ground ball out of him right here.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Oh, what a dive! To second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
Boy, I'll tell you, it has been like this all night long. The defense has just been airtight, and here's another super play to take away a hit. Well, that's a pretty good celebration going on down there on the field, but they know that they have a lot of work left to do, and they'll start thinking about it all over again here in a couple of days when they play in the NLCS.
Well, a pretty good offensive show of force in this one. Probably at least a couple of players deserving. But, gentlemen, let's go ahead and give this man the nod as our top player of the game.
Yeah, this game wasn't exactly a pitcher's duel, but take a look at all the RBIs. He was an absolute menace with runners in scoring position.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, get those smartphones and tablets out and head over to Theshow16.com. The Rockies come out on top, 12-3. Good night from Denver.
4 hours and 3 minutes.